Hey, this is John. Part of being a startup founder is doing startup pitches, figuring out concise ways to talk about your product or your service and trying to boil it down into 5 minutes or less, explaining as concisely, as clearly, and as simple an incredibly complex and challenging business model. So I got the chance to do a pitch earlier this week. And it went really, really well. I thought, well, why don't I actually just now record this thing and start sharing it and building upon it? And that's what this video is. So I'm going to give you my 5-minute pitch. Here we go. If, the most powerful two-letter word in business. What if I raise 5 million, or what if I raise 10? What if I hire Bill or Sue in January or October? What if I land Netflix or Amazon as a client? What if I increase my prices, or what if I scale back my team? Companies live and die based on how well they answer these what if questions. Decision makers keep or lose their jobs based on those outcomes. Have you ever asked your team for an answer to a tricky what if question? Capacity, cash flow, runway, or revenue projections? And the default answer? Let me get back to you. Your answers are trapped in their static, error-prone spreadsheets, buried behind formulas and scattered across tabs. Data is stale, out of date, and it is near impossible to calculate more than one or two scenarios at a time. The technology is often siloed in the world of the finance team, and it can take months to build a model and weeks to update it. And even then, it is gobbledygook to everyone but the CFO. It's a language that only finance speaks. We are visual creatures. Whatify is an AI-enabled, all-visual, no-code platform born out of my experience in film, editing, and the visual effects industry. It lets you create, compare, and share multiple what-if simulations in real time. No formulas, no spreadsheets. Instead, you connect together a series of pre-built business logic nodes, incomes, products, employees, customer growth, inflation, in a decision tree-like interface to run thousands of concurrent scenarios. We link to HubSpot, QuickBooks, and other services and instantly simulate data-driven outcomes, all with just a few clicks. Teams can interactively see the impact of their decisions and course-correct strategies on the fly. We save time, reduce errors, and help teams make better informed business decisions. We've already helped multi-million-dollar companies understand whether they can afford an acquisition or how to scale staff, all without jeopardizing future profitability. My name is John, and for the past 7 years, I ran a VFX studio here in Vancouver. 140 employees. I grew revenue substantially. We were part of a global PE-backed behemoth with 12 offices, 700 plus staff, and credits on some of Hollywood's coolest TV shows. Whatify comes from this world, where we use a very visual, connect-the-dots style workflow to create all the magic that you see in the movies. And we had a lot of ifs. Along with my technical team, Jason and Alex, we're taking lessons learned from the complexity of the movie industry and applying those unique workflows to finance and strategy. This is a complex problem, and our node-based approach is a technically complex solution. We are not a UI wrapped on a spreadsheet. Our calculation approach is fundamentally different from our competitors. What sets us apart from Excel or adaptive planning or causal or Anaplan is our ease of use, our node-based scenario builder, and our AI-driven support. Users can build scenarios without needing advanced financial expertise. It's a solution designed for fast-paced, project-based industries like visual effects and fractional CFOs, and eventually venture capital and enterprise, where decisions need to be made quickly and with confidence. By integrating conversational AI, users can ask what-if questions, automatically build scenarios, and get recommendations on how different variables might impact their business. Our defensibility comes primarily from our visual-first approach and will be amplified by our unique AI implementation, which will make it hard for customers to go back to their chaotic spreadsheets. These are markets we know well, and the pain points we address are critical to their success. Our revenue model is SaaS-based, with monthly subscription ranging from $125 to $1,000 for enterprise. We also charge a setup fee and offer premium add-on modules, giving us the ability to scale revenue across lookalike industries such as consultants and construction, where project-based planning is essential. We're in market, running paid pilots with 13 different companies across a variety of industries. We've recently turned on revenue and are now aggressively engaging with our 1,400 early access signups. Our goal is 45,000 MRR and 150 active clients by the end of 2025, and our plan is to be cash flow neutral by Q2 of 2026. And yes, we've simulated all of this and 26 other outcomes in 29 seconds, all in our own software. To date, we've been mostly bootstrapped, leveraging Shred tax credits and co-op student grants. I've also personally invested to build out the current platform. To accelerate our growth, we're seeking 750,000 USD in pre-seed funding on a safe. We've already raised 120,000 from 4 angel investors, and these funds will give us 12 months of runway, drive integrations, sales, and a deeper implementation of AI into our product. If you have questions, please reach out. Thank you. And that, my friends, is what a startup pitch can look like. And like I said, I welcome feedback. We are looking for early adopters. We are actively looking for additional investors who might be game to kind of jump on board. And yeah, I look forward to kind of working with you. Thanks, everyone.